Now look, I've got a basket of eggs, some bubble wrap, tape, and scissors. So that only means one thing. I'm going to wrap up some eggs to ship in the mail. These eggs are going to John at Old Reading Farm up in Connecticut. He and I have agreed to do an egg swap for YouTube. Come back here, little bird. And I have gathered, a little more than 24 eggs over the last 2 days. These all come from 3 different pens of chickens, and I have labeled them. I've labeled them A, B, and C. So I have all the eggs that are labeled A come from one pen. All the eggs labeled B come from another pen of chickens, and C come from a third group of chickens. And I have an answer key. So I've written down who laid what egg, and so I'm going to wrap them all up individually in bubble wrap and put them in a box for shipping. I don't have any kind of idea of what kind of eggs he's sending me. That's why it's a mystery. It's a mystery egg swap. And so we're going to see what he can hatch out of these eggs. And I'm going to get some eggs from him. Probably not as many as I'm sending to him. I told him a dozen would be plenty. It may be a super common breed. It may be something super duper rare. Maybe something I already have or something I've had in the past. It may be something that I don't want to keep. I don't know. And I'm kind of excited about this. He's sending his eggs out the same day that I'm going to send these. And we're going to see what hatches. And again, I'm super duper excited about it. And can't wait to get these eggs in. I'm going to put them into the Brincia incubator. The little hookbill ducks, they're doing just wonderfully fine. I'm going to get these eggs wrapped up though. Enough rambling, huh? So, to start with, I'm just going to cut the bubble wrap into strips a couple inches wide without cutting the head off of the lorikeet. I'm going to take the egg like this and just wrap it up. Now, if you're used to watching my videos, you know that I have other birds in the room with me. I have Lolita, a yellow-necked Amazon. She is talking in the background. Just a small little piece of tape right there. One piece of tape is all that it needs. The egg is in there. It's not going to come out. If when you get all these eggs bundled up together in a package in a box, they help to protect themselves. And so that's all that it takes. And I'm just going to keep cutting the bubble wrap and keep wrapping the eggs. And like I said, the most important thing is to not decapitate your pet lorikeet. I love to hatch eggs. Hatching eggs is just one of my most favorite things in the whole world. I like baby anythings. You'll probably know that about me. We're going to have baby goats hatching soon. Nubians and the Nigerians. And hopefully we'll have... Come back over here. Here, you want to sit there? Hopefully we'll have lots of baby goats. We're going to have to breed the rabbits soon. She wants to crawl up into my mouth. Are you going to help? Huh? So, I got 3 done already. I got a little lorikeet. The bigger eggs, they take a little bit more bubble wrap. So probably 4 or 5 inches wide. And just do it like that. You want there to be extra on the ends so that the egg has plenty of cushioning. And again, when you get them all pushed together in the box, they will help to keep each other safe. And these have not been incubated yet, so they do not have an embryo, although they I can't guarantee that they're fertile, but they have been hatching fine for me all winter long, and they have good roosters in the pens with them. So I think I may try to wrap up a squirt blossom and send her through the mail. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. When you ship birds, they have to go through the airlines. Did you know that? So the post office will carry chickens and doves and quail and even canaries and finches, but they won't take live parrots. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't really have an opinion on that. I know that some people will sometimes ship parakeets or lovebirds through the postal service and lie on the forms and say that they are doves, but I'm not one to do that. I have received live chickens in the mail, adult chickens. I have received pheasants in the mail, and all kinds of hatching eggs. Partridges and peafowl, ducks and geese. I'm going to make a video about people selling parrot hatching eggs. So that's going to come up pretty soon on my channel. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure that you hit the bell for notifications. And I'm going to have links to John's channel at Old Redding Farm in the description. And we will, he and I will each post more videos about these hatching eggs as they progress. Well, we're going to do a time jump, and we'll come back when these are all wrapped up. Alright, so I have an Amazon box that I have turned inside out and rebuilt, and I'm going to reuse some of their packaging materials in here. And then I'm going to start placing the eggs in. I have, I think, a total of 27 eggs that I'm shipping to John. So hopefully if there are any mishaps, he will still have plenty of eggs available to hatch. I think that's a good thing to have lots and lots of eggs. Lots and lots of babies. Y'all know I love babies. I keep telling my real human children that I'm ready to be a granddad. I don't think that my wife is very agreeable with that just yet. I think she wants to wait. I can't wait to have grandbabies. I love my children, but you know, your own children can be testing at times. So I'm just going to get these all layered in here and then get them settled. And there's no, I haven't found that there's any right or wrong way to place the eggs in. Just get them in, get them settled so that they're not moving around too very much. And I'm reaching behind me to see if I have any more of the big bubbles, and I do not. So I'm just going to start taking wads of this bubble wrap and putting around the edges to cushion them. You can use newspaper or packing peanuts. I have even received eggs that were packed in straw, and those did fairly well in transit. I have received eggs that were shipped in really hard plastic egg cartons, and those did exceptionally well, but that is quite expensive and expensive to ship because it's heavy. Okay, so I have all the edges layered. None of the eggs are in direct contact with the edges of the box. Everything is in and good and settled. So I'm just going to take and put several layers of the plastic wrap, bubble wrap, on top, just like this. And if I end up using the whole roll, then so be it. I think that will be plenty though. May not even be able to close the lid to this much. Oh, come loose. The scissors are sticking. Okay, so tuck that down, tuck that down. Look at that. It's going to work. It's going to work. Oh. Look, just like that. Oh, I'm so excited. John, when you watch this, if these eggs didn't make it, I'm so sorry. I have shipped eggs all over this country for years and years. I have been shipping eggs. Some of these eggs that I have sent to you would be quite expensive if you were buying them from my eBay listings. Don't you love the sound of tape? This is some holographic duct tape that Catherine picked out. I'm going to label this with things such as live embryos and hatching eggs and things of that nature. On a side note, I love wrapping Christmas gifts, and so I actually enjoy wrapping up packages, making the corners all nice and neat. My wife says that I'm tedious, and I probably am, but look at that. I'm going to do the whole box like this. Get that nice and pretty. Look at that. Not quite as nice as a Christmas gift, but good enough. And I have made a major terrible boo-boo. I have left out the answers. So I'm going to cut this loose right here. I will have to reapply tape. Oh goodness. Look, I'm going to slide that in right there. Hopefully it will get in there. John, if that's creased inside there, I'm sorry. I apologize. I am forgetful. Not that it's any concern of yours, but I am a stroke survivor. My brain just sometimes forgets things. Okay. Let's see. We're almost done. I'm going to do a time jump again, and we'll come back when I get to labeling this. Okay. You can see that I have written on here, fragile, please handle with care. And then down on the sides, I have written, live domestic chicken hatching eggs. And that's really all that needs to be put on there, other than some squirt blossom squirt. I'll wipe that off. Then we got to put a label on here for addresses to John at Old Reading Farm. And this is ready to go. There's Lolita in the background. Say bye to Squirt Blossom. Give her a thumbs up. God bless you. Bye-bye.